What's good, everybody? It is your boy Underdog Fly K Clutch K 24/7, and we are here back with some more slips for the NFL. Now, you guys are looking at the slip that we did in the last episode. We hit. Everything happened. Literally, Puka was the one that we was sweating a lot. Puka, man, like when I tell y'all, we needed overtime for this to hit, but it hit. And that's not the only thing that hit. Remember when I told you guys there was so much other stuff that I wanted you guys to tail as well? Well, those hit. Like the passing and receiving. No, I don't think it was passing and receiving. It was actually let me see. Let me see what it was. Um it was Christian McCaffrey over 54 and a half receiving yards. He ended up getting 82. So 82 of his 139 came from receiving. And the other straight that I told you guys to tail was Kyren Williams' rushing and receiving yards to be over 75. And you guys see that his rushing was 65 by itself. So those two straights hit by themselves. And then I also did a ladder that you guys are going to see popping up because I don't have that picture up, I don't believe. Oh, no, this is another one. This was another one I did. So Jake Tunges, Puka Nacua, Christian McCaffrey, and Kyren Williams all got touchdowns. This was crazy because it literally happened all in a row. So Tunges got his first one. Then it was McCaffrey. Then was Kyren Williams. Then it was Puka Nacua. Literally, you guys see the score like 2014. I think I guess it was one extra touchdown missing. It all happened. So that was huge. Another one that I did a Matthew Stafford ladder. Now, what a ladder is, you guys will see, like, let's just use this for example, right? You guys see that I had Kendrick Bourne 30 receiving yards. When he went crazy, he went for 142. So basically, the ladder is you place 3 bets of that player, and if they all hit, you make a lot of money. If not, then at least some of it hits. So if you do a ladder for Kendrick Bourne and do 30, 50, 75, all of that would have hit. And it was already big odds with him getting 30. He just had a crazy game getting 142. That was just a crazy snipe. And we could have done even more with that if we actually paid attention to it, but it is what it is. So the slip that I did was Matthew Stafford's passing touchdowns plus 1.5, and then 250 passing yards, and then 2.5 passing touchdowns over that, and he did hit over that with 389 passing yards. So that was plus 765. So you definitely could have made some money with that as well. But we had a huge night when it comes to doing bets, man. So now today we're going to use those earnings that we got from that and put them into another slip here for Sunday night. So we doing this live on Twitch. You guys want to see me do this, we're going to do it live on Saturday night. Saturday nights. And whatever we're doing for Sunday in the daytime, the whole slip, and Sunday nights will all be on the Saturday stream. Mondays, it will be its own thing. Like I'll do a Monday morning. Thursdays, depending, I'll do either Wednesday nights or I'll do it on Thursday. But at this point now, we are about to go ahead and get into these Sunday games that's about to go down tomorrow. And remember, we do have Vikings and Browns. Let me just go ahead home on here so I can show you guys. We have the Browns and Vikings game early. That's a 9:30 a.m. Eastern time game. So we got to get up on that. We got to hurry up. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. When it comes down to... this. So when it comes down to this, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Baltimore... This is like the worst Baltimore is going to be, man. I don't know if we're doing Houston stacks. Like, let me see. Where's Houston at? Yeah, I don't know if we're doing Houston stacks because, you know, this game... The Baltimore can still win this game, even without their whole team. They still got Derrick Henry. They could still win this game, which is crazy to me. But, yeah, so like I said, if you guys do not know about the stuff that I use, people that ask me, like, how do you do your bets? How do you go about it? Things of that nature. So how I go about it is I use 3 tools. I use 3 tools. I use dailyfantasyfuel.com, and I use their optimizers to see what their values and stuff is. And actually, I'm not going to lie, their premium feature where it shows you the percentage of them possibly being owned that projected and a whole bunch of different lines that you could kind of like manipulate in there is actually very helpful. Not sponsored at all, but I'm not gonna, you can do it with any sport, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually very, very tough, and I use this literally every Saturday/Sunday to go ahead and do my lines. Here with linemates.io, I even follow them on Twitter, shout out to them. I go in and use their trends and things of that nature to see like how much of a streak people are on and doing the same thing. Like Carson Wentz getting 2 passing touchdowns in this past 2 games. He's been going off. This is like different stuff that I like to use. You got to use your research. Know where certain things are going to happen, and some days you are going to get clipped, just like we did with that Jalen Waddle receptions. But yeah, we're definitely going to have a lot to look at today because we are going to do the same slip that we did last week, where we do a quarterback wide receiver correlation bet. Now, for those that don't know what a correlation bet is, just like we seen with, let me see if I can just go back down to the one that we did last week. And it was this one. So with this one, Baker Mayfield passing yards over 200 and Chris Godwin to get over his. So basically you're pairing it like Baker Mayfield doesn't get his yardage like Chris Godwin don't get his yardage if Baker Mayfield don't get his. You know what I'm saying? Nico Collins can't get his if CJ Stroud don't get his. You know what I mean? Now, we're going to do this same exact thing for this Sunday. We're going to pick 4 games. We're going to do a nice quarterback wide receiver combo, and we're going to keep doing this every single week for the NFL. Now, what you guys can do, you guys can just do it by itself. Just do the whole Bucks game by itself, the whole Texans game by itself, the Patriots game by itself, the Colts game by itself. You guys can do that all on your own. You don't have to put it in a huge slip. But with this being a good hit, you can do it in a whole slip. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, we're going to pick, I don't know. I could do 5 games. We could do 5, but we're going to stick to 4. You know, we're going to stick to 4. And I don't know if I'm going to take these like by like some of these games are scary. Like if we're doing all the 1:00 games, oh, we could do that. How many 4:00 games is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could do that. All right, we're going to do that. So all the 4:00 games will be on a slip, and then I can pick games here on the 1:00 slips. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to do both. All right. So I'm going to do Fliff this week because that's where we got our big hit from, and we also did it on FanDuel, but you know, is what it is. What we're going to do first is I'm going to show off what I would like in the Minnesota and Cleveland game. We're going to do a slip just for that all by itself. So Quinshon Judkins, he's actually been going off as of late with getting a rushing touchdown. So, I mean, we could hit that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. TJ Hawkinson getting over 3.5 receptions. That is a very, very, that's tough. I don't know about that. I think I'm safer with choosing his yardage. I don't know what his yardage is, but let's go ahead and check that out real quick on Fliff and see what his, well, it doesn't matter what the odds are. We're still going to take things regardless. But receiving yards for TJ Hawkinson is 29.5. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, with the past 2 games that TJ Hawkinson has played, I mean, I go to StatMuse, even though, you can see it right here, but what is this, what week is this? This is week 5, right? Yeah, this is week 5. All right, so week 5. So that's what I'll do. I go TJ Hawkinson last 4 games. It shows you all 4 games that they've sit here and played. And I'm not going to lie. $29.5. I actually like it. His receptions is kind of on and off. So let me see what his receptions is. I can go 3. I can go 3. 3 receptions for TJ Hawkinson. I don't know. You guys can do what you guys want here, but if you guys want to just copy everything that I'm doing, you guys can. If you guys like something different, it's called watering it down. Meaning, if you see, it's 3.5. 3.5 is plus 100 on Fliff. So I could go ahead and just hit that. But if you don't like that and you want to go 2.5, easily go 2.5. Take what you get, right? So, in my opinion, I'm taking a 3. If I take 1.5, that's minus 740. I don't think I like that. So I'm going to take the minus 240 with 2.5. And also, I don't normally do receptions, but I'm going to do it just for this because I'm really not sure about the yardage situation. You could see 29.5 and easily be like, that's a hit. Now, if I'm on FanDuel or DraftKings and I know I can like do it a little bit less, like less yards, I'm hitting 25. But I'm gonna go safe. Well, it's not really safe because he could go with no targets and get no yards at all. Um, I'm gonna hit what you call it? I'm gonna hit his receptions rather than his yardage. Like, let me see. Like, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of his yardage, but I'm a fan of his receptions. Like, yeah, I think we'll take three. I think we'll take three receptions. All right, so let's go over here to the passing yards now and go for both quarterbacks. Carson Wentz under 195 and a half. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hitting the over on that. But there is a but. Actually, this is what we're gonna do. I want to go to this, right? So this is where I use the DFS lineup to match with what I want to bet on, right? So I'm gonna go to defense. No, I'm gonna go to quarterbacks, right? And I'm gonna go to Carson Wentz, right? So I'm gonna go to Carson Wentz, and what it shows me down here is what they've done to pass quarterbacks, right? It shows me the average like fantasy points, but their last quarterbacks was wait, can I show it right here? Yeah. So their last quarterbacks that they had was wait a minute, am I looking at the right thing? Wait, am I looking at the right thing? I'm not. Okay. So it's Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and look at Jared Goff, right? So with Jared Goff, when he played the Bengals last week, he had 168 receiving yards. I mean, not receiving yards, passing yards. Already is a good sign to hit the under on the 200, right? Next, he played Jordan Love. And this is how you sit here and you get your research done. You put in the time to see what's going to work. When he played against the Browns, 183. That's another good sign. Now, Lamar Jackson. When he played the Browns, yeah, he hit about 225. He gonna do that thing. It's Lamar Jackson. Come on now. And then Joe Burrow, who's literally been. I felt bad for Joe Burrow. When he played against the Browns, it was under 113. So going up against a Kirk Cousins, right? Yeah, going up against no, not even Kirk Cousins. It's Carson Wentz. Going up against Carson Wentz, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I like the under. Now I like the under. So I'm going under 194 and a half. Because against all these quarterbacks listed, except for Lamar, they've been holding him in check. The Browns have literally one of the best defenses in the NFL. There should be no reason why Carson Wentz goes over 200. Unless for some reason the Browns just collapse. That's in my opinion. I'm high on the Browns defense, and normally I would like the Vikings in this game to win. They probably could still win running the ball, but nah. I'm gonna take the what you call it? I'm gonna take the under with the receiving. But also with this, let's go over to Dylan Gabriel. He hasn't really played, right? This will be his first start. So we don't know what's going to happen with Dylan Gabriel. They have him 171 and a half. So now we do the same research with the what you call it? We do the same research with the Vikings with their quarterbacks. And as we can see, as of right now, let's go and look at A-Rod. Aaron Rodgers played against the Vikings. He had 200. Okay. Jake Browning. This one is really going to see if I'm going to... Jake Browning against the Vikings, 140. 140. He only had a good game against Jacksonville. That was a crazy game, by the way. Michael Penix Jr. When he played against the Vikings, he had 135. And last but not least, Caleb Williams. I think this one was the shootout game. Yeah, and he had 210. So, if his line is at 171, give me 150. Give me over 150. I'm going to take Carson Wentz under 194 and Dylan Gabriel over 150. But I'm not going to lie. Taking both of the quarterback unders might be decent, but you know what? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm doing the under on both. I'm doing the under on their passing yards. One of them could go over and it could mess up the whole slip, but I don't feel like it's going to be one of those, like, big games. Only thing that I feel like this will mess up is the reason why I said 150 for Dylan Gabriel. The Vikings defense... The Vikings defense against the wide receiver is actually number 1. Wow. Tight ends hasn't done a thing. All right, so we actually got two of the best defenses going at each other this week. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to under on the passing yards. It's going to be a defensive game, which is great for us. Great that this is a defensive game. We're hitting under on the passing yards. Now, rushing. This is the only way both teams is going to do anything, and it's definitely going to be running the ball. Quinshon Judkins, I'm not going to lie to you. I love me some Quinshon Judkins, boy. This man right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me all of him. Yes, Lord. I wish I could do 60. It won't let me do 60 here on Fliff. If you can do 60 on DraftKings and FanDuel, which I know you can, I would hit over 60. But just for this slip here for Fliff, because I know Fliff doesn't have it, it has over 49.5 and then over 74.5. So we can't really do in between that. So I'm going to just hit... Let me go back. Let me see. Against running backs, what happened? Kenneth Gainwell had himself a day. Bengals ain't really doing that much. I don't know. I think I might want to avoid this. I think I want to avoid this. Is that crazy for me? Crazy for me to think? I think I want to avoid that and then just go receiving. Yeah, I don't know. Quinshon could go off. I would say 50 or 60. I mean... All right, for the slip, I'm going to go 50. I'm going to go over 50. And then I need 2 receiving, right? Oh, yeah. Who's the running back for... Oh, yeah, Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason... Don't he get receiving yards, too? Barely. Yikes. The more I look at this, the more I be like, hey, look, this might be one that's chalked. But all season he's hit over 30. He's hit over 40. He's hit over 50. No, actually, all of them he's hit over 30. I mean, tailing both of the running backs to get over 50 yards. It's not a bad idea. I'd do it. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. All right, so now I need a Bengals receiver to bet on. I mean, not the Bengals, the Browns. Jerry Jeudy. What's his line? 43.5. I mean, out of like all of his games except for Green Bay, he's actually been hitting over 40. So I'm going to hit 40 for Jeudy. This is a... Damn. Or do we just do Naylor? Ooh. Instead of TJ Hawkinson's receptions, just hit Naylor. Naylor has really been like my go-to when it comes to like betting. So yeah, I'm going to take Hawkinson's receptions off, and I'm going to actually go Naylor. And I'm going to hit Naylor to... Oh, he's at 13.5. I love this so much. So I'm going to do 13.5. Over 13.5. I like this a lot. All right. So let's go ahead and put $1 on that. So Carson Wentz under his passing yards. Dylan Gabriel under his passing yards. Quinshon and Jordan Mason both to go over 50 rushing yards. But I'm not going to lie. It might be safer if I go rushing receiving for them. Yeah, because Quinshon, I'm not going to lie to you. Quinshon has been killing it since he's been stepping in. So I'm actually down for that. My favorite song. So let's go 75.5 on his rushing receiving. Every single game, maybe not for the Bengals game. I mean, not for the Ravens game. He's 71. 75 is very doable for him. If they are throwing the ball, they're throwing it to him. So I'm kind of cool with that. Now, what is up with Jordan Mason? He's 64.5. But they have him under 78.5. Hit 9 of his last 10 games. Let me check that out. Under 79.5. Other than the Bengals game, he's hit that. He's very capable of hitting under 79.5. Is this just a game where we're hitting a lot of unders? Yeah, I might hit the under on this. Okay. So now the odds definitely went up. Carson and Dylan Gabriel under their passing yards. Jerry Jeudy over 40. Jalen Naylor over 14. I mean, to get 14. Quinshon Judkins to get 75. Rushing and receiving. And then Jordan Mason under 79.5. Are we cool with Judkins? Judkins is hit every single time. I'm not going to lie. I'm here for it. But apparently the Vikings has been iffy. Averaging 21.5. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm here for that. All right, so we're going to bet $1 on that. You guys are seeing it here up on the screen in the video. But, yeah, this is what we're doing for the Vikings and Browns. Next. We're going all the way back to the 1 o'clock games. Now, the games I am avoiding Baltimore and Houston altogether. I am not touching that game. Lamar's not in it. I'm not touching that game. Another game I'm not touching. It's between these two. It's between New York. Yeah, it's between New York and New Orleans or Miami, Carolina. I think I'm not going to touch the Saints and Giants. I'm not touching that game. So the games I'm going to touch for the 1 o'clock games is Dallas and New York, Denver, Philly, Las Vegas, Indy, and Miami, Carolina. Okay? Anybody in the chat that's watching that has any questions or anything, feel free to ask and I'm going to answer. But right now, let's get into the Dallas and New York game. This game right here, I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. Let me go ahead back real quick. Boom. One thing I'm going to say about this, man. This game might be a shootout. This might be a shootout. Like, they both can score. The number one offense versus, I don't know what offense the Jets are. But Jets can get mobile. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a very, very tough game, especially for Dallas. Dallas are the favorites, but not by a lot. 1.5? Come on now. It's going to be crazy. So, what I'm going to do, we're going right here to passing yards, passing touchdowns, all that. Dak has been exceptionally well, except for the Philly game. His line is at 239.5. On Fliff, it is at 241.5. So his line actually went up. So what I'm going to do for Dak, I think Dak can easily hit 225. I think he can easily hit 225. Dak's last 4 games, he's easily going to hit that. Except for, like I said, except for the Philly game. He can easily hit that. So 225, so we can still get good odds on it. You guys can get lower and do 200. I think 225 is a very good spot. Very, very good spot for him. Now, if you guys want to go with completions, oh my gosh, past completions. Let me see his completions. His line is at 22.5. Look how many completions he's gotten here. That might be a snipe on his own. Let's talk about that. That might be a snipe. If not, I mean, if you look at it like that, but that also could be a trap. If I'm going to his completions, I'm hitting 20. Actually, no, I'm not. Hold on. No, I might hit under. But I'm not betting on that. Well, Jalen Tolbert. When they tied against Green Bay, that man, like, literally, if you guys are, like, if you watch Cowboys or are a Cowboys fan, you guys know Tolbert is, like, a very, very good number 3. Can be a great number 2. Anytime I see his receptions, I'm always hitting over. Especially now with CD out. With CD out, it's basically George Pickens, Jake Ferguson, Jalen Tolbert, and then the other wide receiver, Ryan Flournoy. Now, Flournoy is somebody who you kind of be like, I don't know about you. He does get the ball, but he doesn't get the ball that much. Yeah, like, look, like, literally, you needed 15. He got you 14. It was wild. But he is guaranteed you to get these yards. So, look, can I hit the under? No, I can't on Fliff. So, I'm not even going to worry about it. But to go back to Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert, 36.5. Now they put a respect on him. 36.5. See, now it's making you think. George Pickens over 72.5. Goodness gracious. This was even with CD. So without CD, bro. All right, Jalen Tolbert, I'm hitting over 36.5. Normally I wouldn't, but I am. I'm going to hit it. Now, Javonte Williams is an interesting one. Because if you can hit 10, hit 10. Please hit 10. He's done it all year. His line is at 16.5. Hit 10. Please. You're cashing. He's going to get you 1 and burst. As a matter of fact, let me know in the comments what you guys would rather do. Jalen Tolbert's receiving yards or Javonte Williams. And in my opinion, I might go Javonte Williams. Now with the 15. I might. Oh, it's 16.5. Yikes. Nah, I'm going to stay with Tolbert. All right, so I'm staying with Tolbert. So that's added to that slip. Now, Philly, Denver. This is the interesting one, because do I want to go for my man Bo Nix, or do I go for Jalen Hurts? I don't know. I actually like the under. I like the under on Hurts. The under on Hurts intrigues me. Not and yes, I am being a little bit biased because it's Denver defense. Denver defense, I love Denver defense. And plus, the last time that Hurts passed was when he had to come back versus the Rams. I feel this not Bucks. This Broncos and Eagles game is going to be low. So I'm hitting the under on Jalen Hurts passing. And then for receiving wise, I want to hit under on AJ, but then AJ Brown's going to go off like he did versus LA and going to piss me the fuck off. But I'm going under AJ Brown's 58.5. That's what I'm going to do for that. Now, one of my favorite games of the week, Raiders and Colts. And there is no doubt in my mind, I am putting all of my Benjamins, my Thomas Jeffersons, my Abraham Lincolns on Daniel Jones. I don't even need to see it. It's going to say over 231. Oh, even passing and rushing yards. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that too. So passing and rushing, I'm hitting that 100%. Daniel Jones has proven that he is that guy. So I'm hitting over 253.5. In all of his games, look at his passing yards by himself. And then you want to go to rushing. So 250 passing and rushing, and he has hit, bro. I'm hitting this. From the front, the back, the side, upside down, everywhere. I'm hitting this. Let me see this game. Let me see this game. Go to quarterbacks. Let me see not Gino. Where is he at? Daniel Jones. The Raiders has allowed so much. Looking at all these games. All these games, everybody has went dumb against them. Even though Alec Pierce is out, Brock Bowers is doubtful, most likely not playing. They're going to need to get another tight end. Brock Bowers not playing. It's going to be tough for the Raiders to even get anything unless they feed Geno Smith's favorite target, which is Jacoby Myers. I'm hitting it over. Over 253 rushing and receiving. And then for the receiving, boom. He's actually been a factor in the passing game. It's actually one of his favorite targets. But all I'm going to do is 50. I'm going to do 50 for Taylor Warren. I'm going to do 50 receiving yards for him. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Normally, if you hit his full 250, whatever, on that, you would just hit the over on Taylor Warren. But I want to do 50. And last but not least, Miami and Carolina. Normally, people would not bet this game, but this game might be a very, very big game, especially for especially for DFS. Like, if we go over here to stacks and look at Miami, and then look at Carolina, oh god. Well, I mean, they're definitely higher than a lot of other teams projected to be with stacks. But Carolina, hear me out. Carolina has a chance to let Terrell McMillan go crazy. Okay? He might go crazy. So the biggest stack is Detroit. Who Detroit playing? Oh, Detroit's playing Cincy. Oh my gosh. Indy's playing LV. I want to go with I want to go with this of a stack, but we ain't getting to that right now. Right now, wait, is Tua rushing yards really at 2? If it is, I'm hitting that, chat. Hey, look, if y'all see that, hit it. I can't on Fliff, but hit that. That is a snipe. Um, so passing. Give me give me a Bryce Young. Give me Bryce Young. I think Bryce Young will do something to this Carolina defense. Now, every single game that he's played this year, he's comfortably hit over 150. And that's minus 780. So either he's hitting a guaranteed 150 or he's going big like he did against Arizona. I feel like he might be going big. But I'm going to go over 175 for Bryce Young. That's just me personally. And then receiving yards for the Carolina side. It would definitely would have been easier if you would have done what you call it? If you would have did Tua, especially with how well that he did with them, but nah. Give me over with his passing yards, and then give me Tommy Tremble. Tommy Tremble is at. Oh, okay. I can't do under on that. Yeah, I'm staying away from that. I don't like that at all. Xavier Leggett. This is another one that's enticing to me. Not really. A lot. So where's McMillan at? Do we hit 50? I mean, every single game, you can count him for getting 45. You hit 50. I'm here for hitting 50 on him. The slip is plus 1539, which is actually, what you call it? Which is actually cheaper than, well, actually, no, it's not. When you do it this way, it's different. Um, so yeah, we're going to put $1 on that. It's going to be popping right up here on the screen. Dak Tolbert, Hurts, A.J. Brown, Daniel Jones, Taylor Warren, Bryce Young, Terrell McMillan. Now, let's get over to these 4 o'clock games. Tampa Bay and Seattle. Goodness gracious. Good Lord. Man, I love me some Baker. Come here, boy. Now, and I'm still going to do it. I'm still betting. If I'm betting anything, it's going to be Baker over. Literally every single game, Baker over. Until it doesn't work, it's Baker over. Now, do I want to do Baker's rushing yards too? Baker's rushing yards 248.5. So that means they say he's going to get like 21 rushing yards. What's up with my my man Baker Mayfield? Can't go under that. So 248.5. So we got to look at this like he's almost guaranteeing us to get 20 rushing. 20 rushing on the ground, and then you can tail it with this to be like, yeah, you probably give me 215, so 235. I'm not going to lie, I'm still tempted to do 250. I'm still tempted to do 250. But I'm just going to stick with his passing. It's 227. Not gonna lie to you, I'm just gonna hit 200 straight out, hitting 200 on Baker, and then we moving on with our day. And then receiving wise, so we literally have a plethora of choices here, where we can have Ibuka, because Mike Evans is gone. Mike Evans is not playing, so Ibuka goes to number 1. Then we get Sterling Shepard. That's going to be at least like the number 2 or 3. And then we get Chris Godwin as well. I think Chris Godwin, I'm going to hit over 40. Over 40. Now, you guys remember when we did the last slip, he hit 26 in his return. So now with him being a number 2, we could do something there. This Sterling Shepard one is calling me, though, because Sterling Shepard... No, I actually like that better. So, I'm not doing Chris Godwin. This will be the first time I'm not betting Chris Godwin on a slip. And, excuse me, I want to hit over on Sterling Shepard. Because this is what's taking the spot of Chris Godwin. When you normally the number 3s be trying to go dumb for you. But I kind of like Sterling Shepard over 25.5 today. I really do. The Philly game, he got the targets, but he didn't really get those receptions that he really needed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Give me Sterling Shepard and Baker. I think this is Sterling Shepard day today. All right, next. Tennessee and Arizona. Just give me my Arizona so we can get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But this is also could be a very, very big trap game. It's a very big trap game. The Titans low-key can do something, but it's okay. Kyler Murray, 216. Not gonna lie to you, he's been up and down this year. So I'm not taking 218. I'm 100% taking 200. I will take 200 if it's just for the if it was just for his if it was just for his passing, cool. But his rushing upside too is at 252 now. Now that's a whole different story. So guaranteeing me 30. You're guaranteeing me at least 30 on the ground. Actually, I might just do Kyler's rushing instead of his passing. And his line is at 30.5. I'm hitting that. No, I'm not doing his passing. I'm doing his rushing. I'm doing it. I already know he can pass the ball and do all that, but I kind of think this is a snipe. I'm hitting that. I know it could be a trap. But I'm hitting this 100%. Receiving. I know this doesn't correlate. You don't do this if it doesn't correlate. But Trey McBride over 60.5. I'm cool with him with 50. Yeah, I'm cool with Trey McBride with 50. Yeah, I'm cool with him with 50. That's going to be a weird one. I like it, but it's a weird one, so I really like it. Now, this game right here, let's skip this. No. Let's skip this real quick. Let's go over here to Detroit and Cincy. I want to leave that game for last. Jared Goff might do the most to these Bengals. I'm not going to lie. Jared Goff might do the most to these Bengals. They've let Bo Nix go off. They let Carson Wentz go off. They let Trevor Lawrence go off. They let Joe Flacco go off. So automatically, I'm putting Jared Goff over on passing yards. The Bengals cannot stop a soul with their defense. 241 is outrageous, though. 249 is outrageous. So what I'm going to do is 225. He has hit it in every single game except the last one, but it was against the Bengals. Now we're going up against the Browns. Now we're going up against the Bengals, who just lets it fly. So I'm going 225 just to make sure. And then if I want to go receiving, with receiving yards, I want to go. I mean, Noah Fant is a very, very good hit. I'm not going to lie. Noah Fant is a very good hit. 22.5. Oh, and it went down. Oh, it went down. I like it. T. Higgins, I mean, it could be a T. Higgins type of day. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, and see, as Isovis is also another great hit, too. I don't know, Fant or... No, I'm going to hit... Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm tripping. I'm looking at the Bengals. I'm supposed to be looking at the Lions. Khalif Raymond, he's hit or miss. I don't know. I won't bet my man Tesla. Nope. I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna bet Tesla. Tesla is getting over 9.5. He's getting over 9.5. I like that. I love my man Tesla. You guys know here on the channel, I love Tesla. I'm betting Tesla in this game. Now, probably the game of the week. Washington versus LA. This is going to be a crazy game. Now, is Jaden Daniels officially playing? Because I know in fantasy I have him. I don't know if he's officially playing though. If he's playing, game of the week. Automatically. Which is automatic. It already is a great game of the week because I know Marcus Mariota can do his thing too. Let me see, because I need to put he's playing. Yeah, he's off the injury report. He's a return versus the Chargers. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, he's playing. Okay. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm actually going to stack Justin Herbert. I'm actually going to do the stack with Justin Herbert this game. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with Herbert this game. I know he just coming back from his injury. He's about to do things, but I feel like this is honestly about to be one of those shootouts. So, Herbert, I'm not going to lie, get me... I want to do 150. I'm not going to lie to you, I want to do 150. Look at his passing yards throughout the whole season. All Herbert knows how to do is throw the ball. I want to do 250. But let's go 225. 225 is minus 350. We can work with that. Now, receiving. I want to do... So, look. Quentin Johnson, Lat McConkey, and Keenan Allen all has over like a receiving line of 55.5. This is supposed to be a crazy game. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be a crazy game. But I'm here for Quentin Johnson. I'm here for Quentin Johnson. I'm here for the McConkey. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the McConkey. McConkey has been, I don't know. I think this might be one of his bounce back games. That's the main reason why I'm like eyeing him. This might be one of his bounce back games. He has all these targets. He has targets. He just didn't get the receptions last weekend. When he does get receptions, he goes off. So I'm going to go McConkey. If I can, I'm going to do 40. I think McConkey doing 40 like he's done all year is great. That's if it will allow me to, because I'm not. There we go. Yeah, give me McConkey 40. And this is probably one of the easier ones. Oh my gosh, let me do it. Oh, I think I did it. All right, so that will be that slip. Yeah, so plus 1961. And we're going to put $1 on that. So it's Herbert over on 225, McConkey over 40, Sterling Shepard over 25.5, Baker over 200. Kyler Murray over 30.5 rushing yards. This is a different one. And Trey McBride over 50. And Jared Goff over 225 with Tesla over 10. Put $1 on that. $1 will win you $20. So good luck with that. All right. So those are all the games. But I also want to do a touchdown slip, right? So a touchdown slip that we are going to do, like people that we know is for sure going to get a touchdown. I want to start, like, being biased. I want to start in this Dallas game. And we are actually going to get a Jalen Tolbert touchdown. Okay? I'm going to do a Jalen Tolbert touchdown. I feel like it's time. It's his time. It's his time to, like, really step up and do it. They're going to give him a touchdown. So I'm going to choose him. Then I'm going to go to the Indy game, right? Indy game, I feel like a receiving touchdown for Taylor Warren might be a great hit. Then I'm gonna go to my boys down there in Tampa Bay, and I'm gonna actually do a Chris Godwin touchdown. I mean, it's either up to Godwin or Ibuka. Might be a Sterling Shepard day, but I'm gonna go Godwin. And then last but not least, I do want to take a touchdown for. As a matter of fact, I don't normally do it, but I'm gonna do it here in this game. I'm gonna go Amon-Ra touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown. So I'm gonna put $1 on this one for these 4 to get a touchdown. It's $1 to win 42. This is plus 41.61 as the time I'm doing it. I'm putting this in as my 4 guys who I think is definitely going to get a touchdown this weekend. It's going to be sweaty, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there. Next up, what was the last thing that we're going to do for bets? We could go money lines. We could do something like that, but I think we're just going to stick with what we got here. If I do any more, if you guys follow me on Pikkit, I will show all of my picks that I do on Pikkit. So that means even if you guys see this video late and then see all my picks just accumulating like you will do right now, this is what I will, this will be the best way to look at these picks so you guys can tell them. Just put the notifications on, follow my Pikkit, have all my picks down there. So now, the hard part. Let's go ahead and exit out all of this. Let's open up our DraftKings. And I do not think I have, no, I do have a slip for FanDuel. So let's do FanDuel as well. Let's get that FanDuel going as well. Where's my controller at? My controller is almost fully charged. It's very good. So now, let's go ahead and check out the slips that we can do here for here. There we go. The T-Mobile Draft Challenge. We can go and do that. So this is one that we're going to do here for DraftKings. And then the one over here. Oh, I got bonus cash? Hold on. Wait, where does $5 come from? Wait, where does $5 come from? Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, Dreamer J with the follow. Appreciate you. I didn't know where we got this $5 from. I guess it's bonus cash is valid for all picks and DFS contests. Oh, okay. Wait, so that means can I do a FanDuel? So can I do FanDuel like betting slip, or is this $5 for me to put a lineup in? Because if it's for a lineup, I'll do a lineup too. So that means we might have 3 lineups on FanDuel to do. I think I'm gonna do it for a lineup though. I don't think I'm gonna do a pick. If I do, it might be just like simple stuff I know that's gonna cash so I can get that money back. Let me see. If my phone would ever load up. But yeah, so we're going to do the Free Agent Weekly. And we're going to do the Pooch Punt. We get this literally every week. So that's why we keep doing lines every single week. My phone is just not loading FanDuel. FanDuel, are we good? So now we got an extra $5 to put in. Like, we could low-key put 5 lineups in or go for it all in a $5 lay. So we could just do... I feel like it'd be easier just to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so it'll be only for this. It's not for betting. Okay, so we're just going to do a line on the FanDuel. Let's go ahead and start up with DraftKings first, because then we can figure out what we want to do later on. So now I can go and put my phone away. We don't need that phone anymore. Let's go ahead and hit onto this. So now, the good stacks on here for DraftKings. Once again, I use Daily Fantasy Fuel to do everything that I need to do as far as DFS lineups and all that. Their best stacks they're saying is Indy, Detroit, who else is good? Chargers against Washington, Seattle against Tampa Bay. They feel like that's going to be a good one. Who else? Arizona versus Tennessee is going to be a good one. But like I said, if I'm doing these lines on DraftKings and FanDuel, I want a good stack that people is not betting on. So like what that means is like projected ownership. So if the ownership for somebody that does well, if they get 30 points and only 3% of people did it, that's what I'm looking for. So like the value right now, people is going to go Fields against Dallas. A lot of people is going to go Fields versus Dallas if they're smart. I mean, I feel like I'm going to do a Daniel Jones slip. I really want to do a Daniel Jones stack. That's what I will do. Now, Justin Herbert is another person that you can do a slip with versus that Washington defense. Literally almost like you could throw a tantrum and it'll get caught for a touchdown. Kyler Murray against Tennessee. Tennessee is sneaky, but I mean, with upside, you could. Jackson Dart versus New Orleans is going to be a very good one that a lot of people choose. Bryce Young against Miami. Miami don't have defense like that either. It's a lot of good quarterbacks this week. I'm not taking Dallas. I'm not doing anything Dallas except for Javonte Williams. And that's even doing too much because everybody's taking him. So really, to me, if I'm going quarterback, it's either Justin Fields. No, not Justin Fields. It's either Daniel Jones, Justin Herbert, or Jackson Dart. So I would like to see what a slip is for Daniel Jones. Hapoel Jerusalem. Yo, what? And I'm not going to lie, I have been thinking about these players already. So I'm not upset about this at all. Only thing is, though, right? I don't know about I just don't know about actually no, I actually do like this lineup a lot. Man, you don't get the fuck from me. He just needs a touchdown and he's going stupid. No, but no. I do Territorial McMillan every single week. Every single week. I literally put McMillan in there every single week. I do not like no. He is no excluded. No. Get him out. Get him the fuck out. No McMillan. I am done taking McMillan. Where is he? Is he still here? X. Get him out of here. I'm done putting him on DFS lineups. I'm done with him. He is almost banned. Okay? He is almost banned. So we're going to lock in Daniel Jones after I'm done with my rant. Astro, what's the word? Jalen Tolbert is on the lineup. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Jalen Tolbert is in the lineup. I feel like Jalen Tolbert at 36, I feel like a lot of people is going to get him though. Like if you're smart, Jalen Tolbert goes in your flex so you can pay up. You know what I'm saying? Like if I take out Breece Hall, right? And then put in Jalen Tolbert in there. And then keep Pittman. Optimize it. I want to see what's up with this. Jonathan Taylor, Pittman, Breece Hall, and then Jigba. See, Saints defense against who? The Giants. Why would I do that? Who the Texans playing? Baltimore. Ooh. Hold on. Houston defense is that's nasty. That is a nasty. That's nasty. Wait a minute. What is the Saints? What has the Saints done for me? 3 sacks against Buffalo. Interesting. They don't have that high. I don't trust in that right now. I feel like a lot of people is going Lions defense. Like, a lot of people is going Lions defense. Look what they did against Cleveland. Who does Cleveland play again this week? Oh, never mind. They play at 9 o'clock in the morning. Never mind. That's not even a thought. Now, Seattle. Hear me out. Seattle might be the play. Even though I love Baker, and the Bucks. Seattle might be the move. But then I can also say that. No, I can't say that for them. I got to say that for the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks might be a very valuable play. But I also need to watch out for salary. Why the... I mean, I know why they chose the Saints with the salary. Like, I'm trying to get low. Let me see low salary here. Panthers against Miami is very, very sneaky. That's very sneaky. But I don't know if it's going to matter. Texans against Baltimore. I just don't know about that. I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical on that. I need one good reason why I want Houston against Baltimore. Like, I know there's no defense. They're literally going to have no defense. They think Houston's going to blow them out. I don't think so. I think it's still going to be close. It's just going to be low scoring. You know what? Lock in the Saints. Lock in the Saints against the Giants. Lock in the Saints versus the Giants. Let's do it. Now, I don't want to do Jonathan Taylor and Taylor Warren. I know, like, I think that just answered my question. A triple stack with that. Let's do that. I think Amon-Ra might actually just have, like, goodness gracious. He has scored almost in every game all season. Yeah, give me Amon-Ra. Lock in Amon-Ra. Let's go. Who else? No, take out Jonathan Taylor. I don't want Jonathan Taylor in my lineup. I mean, I'm cool with this. Now, Rachaad White, I'm not going to lie. Rachaad White is a sneaky play. Everybody's seen Bucky Irvin and seen what he's done. People think he's going to go crazy. Rico Dowell, because Chuba Hubbard is gone. Chuba Hubbard, he was doing some things. But now, with Dowdle in here, I think a lot of people's going to pick him, honestly. So, I don't know if I want to go Dowdle. Michael Carter is another interesting one. Is there any logical way that I can do Achane and Javonte Williams? Chat, what do y'all think? Javonte Williams and Devin Achane or Breece Hall? I mean, Breece Hall against Dallas defense, I feel like, yeah, he's about to go stupid against us. And he's cheaper. I don't know. Who is the running back play here? Michael Carter could be a play. I think I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to keep the Breece Hall and David Achane for right now. But let me go look at wide receivers real quick. I want to see what I can do and not have Njigba in here. Even though Njigba low-key has been a crazy wide receiver. But against Tampa Bay, it's just against Tampa Bay. I don't know about it against Tampa Bay. Only good wide receiver that really did anything as of late was Garrett Wilson. I could just go cheaper. So how much cheaper would I need to go Javonte Williams? 600. So 600 down from this will be 65. Who at 65 can I use? Garrett Wilson. So let me ask y'all, chat. Garrett Wilson or Jackson Smith-Njigba? If they're both doing the same as far as production, I might lock in Garrett Wilson. Take out Breece Hall. Add a Javonte Williams. And then pay up for Gibbs. I really like this lineup. I'm not going to lie. This lineup I like. Tight end wise, Trey McBride could be cool. It's just price wise. I don't know. Laporta. Laporta, this will be the thing with Laporta, right? He could finally get off over this hump and he could score. That's why his value is up there. This might be a Laporta week and nobody picks him because they think it's going to be Gibbs, Amon-Ra, and all that. Laporta might have a 2-touchdown game against Cincinnati. I don't know. How has Cincinnati been against the tight end? Been beautiful against tight ends. Damn. All right. Unlock that. Give me Sam Laporta. Give me Sam Laporta. I feel like Laporta is actually very sneaky on DraftKings. This is a lot of Lions. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of Lions. We could come up from Jalen Tolbert, though. How much can we come up off him now? 48? Calvin Ridley? No. J-Mo? Too many Lions. Quentin? No. Cooper Kupp? I like this lineup, though. But it might be safer. What other wide receiver can do it like Amon-Ra, though? Let's be honest here. Is it Jacoby Myers? This man will get targets and stuff out the ass. Or do we just go with Nick Jigba? You know what? Yeah. I think we're just going to do that. I'm going to take out Laporta. Yeah, I'm going to take out Laporta. We're going to add back Taylor Warren. And then we're going to go back to take out Amon-Ra. And we're going to add in Nick Jigba. So that's the lineup that we're going to do. Wait, is this the lineup that we said we was going to do? No, so now we can come up off of Saints. Lions defense. We can put everything that we own into Lions defense. Or go Cardinals. Give me Cardinals. All right, let's do this. So Daniel Jones, Javonte Williams, Jamar Gibbs, JSN, Pittman and Wilson, tight end Taylor Warren, and then Tolbert in the flex. And then defense, we're going Cardinals. All right, so that's the lineup that we are going to put in for DraftKings. Let's hope that we can get in the cash with this one. Now, let's get in this one. What are we doing for FanDuel? What's the good stacks here? Detroit, Indy. Damn, Arizona 2, Dallas 2. I'm not going to lie. One of the slips I want to do for FanDuel is Dallas. I feel like a Dallas slip could get me in the cash. I don't think a lot of people would do Dallas. I think people will pay attention more to Detroit, pay more attention to Arizona, pay more attention to Seattle, actually. I don't, and then, Chargers, 100%. But I feel like Chargers is a very, very underrated lineup, though. I think Dallas and Chargers is the two like lineups that will really make things happen. So I want to do both of them. I want to do Chargers and Dallas, but I think in this one here, the free agent one, I want to do Dallas. So let's do a Dallas slip. Marion Hampton, Achan, Waddle. I don't know about Waddle. This is my only thing with Waddle. I don't know about Waddle. We're going to take Waddle out. I don't know about Waddle. Myers, I know he's going to get a lot of targets. But is he going to score? That's my thing with him. All season, he's going to get targets. But is he going to score? That's my thing with him. So as of right now, I'm excluding him from the lineup. Waddle, I'm excluding you from the lineup as well. I just don't believe in the boys. And who else was it supposed to be? McMillan, you're expelled too. I don't trust you either. We're keeping Pickens. We're keeping Dak. What about tight end wise? Zach Ertz is very, very sneaky. I just don't know about him. It's just the Sam Laporta, though. I don't know. Juwan Johnson against the Giants, if he plays, I like it. But I don't know. Darren Waller, a lot of people's going to go Darren Waller after the game he just had. And the Panthers, yeah. We're staying far away from Darren Waller as possible. Everybody's going to pick him. I guess I got to keep Taylor Warren in. I got to keep him in. There's nobody else on the slip except for Ferguson, Laporta, that really like screams out like this is good. Achan and Omarion can stay. Lions defense, I don't really know about Lions defense, bro. Brees is gonna go crazy. He's gonna go stupid against us. That's the sad part. He's gonna go stupid against us. So I'm gonna keep him in there too. All right, optimize. Cardinals D. I'll keep Cardinals D in there. Debo Samuel is interesting because Terry McLaurin is out. I just don't know about Debo. Chris Olave is another person where I've just said I just don't want to keep him in a slip. And I think today might be one of them days where I just don't want him in a slip. But it's against the Giants, though. Quentin went crazy. Yeah, never mind. We're going to keep Olave in. This is his last week. This is his last week to show me something. If he doesn't do it again for me, like, he's done. And then Michael Pittman. Wait, how much do I have left? 64? All right, 64. 64, 64, 64. Could be the coming of McConkey. I just don't know. All right, fine. I'm gonna go Pittman. I'm gonna go Pittman. I'm gonna lock in Pittman. I'm gonna lock in Pittman. Pittman and Warren, Prescott, Pickens. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for this one. All right. There we go. That'll be one of my slips here today. Next. No, I just don't like them today. I really don't. So, yeah, keep them in there. All right, next. I said I wanted the Chargers, but I don't know, man. Oh, no, not this. Give me this. This pooch one. Give me the Chargers, man. I'm going to do Chargers in this one, okay? I'll do Chargers in this one. Who Jonathan Taylor playing? The Rams? I mean, the Raiders? I don't know about the Raiders, dude. I don't know about the Raiders, dude. I think I'm going to already stick with this, this, this. This. Redo. Cowboys defense. Yo, my picks right now on Pikkit right now. I mean, not Pikkit, on Prize Picks has been going crazy. I'm on a 6-pick streak right now. It's amazing. How did she do? Oh no, Freddie Freeman. He got exactly 2 hits, runs, RBIs. Let's go. Cowboys is an interesting one. As a matter of fact, keep Dallas. Why not? Rashad White. It's gonna be challenging. I mean, he's gonna get the tail load of it. He might score, to be honest with you, and then we could go ASAP Ferg. As of late, he's been hitting. All right, let's put it in. All right, let's just rock out with this. Let's rock out with this. All right, so Herbert, Omarion Hampton, Davon Achon, JSN again, McConkey. I feel like McConkey, this is McConkey's comeback. Like, everybody think it's going to be Quentin, but then it's going to be McConkey. I'm hoping that it's going to be McConkey. This one is one of the stretches. Like, this is a stretch. Like, McConkey hasn't been doing that well. He was supposed to be the number one. Right now, it's Quentin Johnson. So I'm hoping that it's him. Pickens. Oops. Wait, where's Pickens at? Right there. Next. Ferg. He's the fourth highest on the list. I didn't even think about that. And then Rashad White's in the flex, which is like, how much is he? 52. And defense Dallas. I'm shocked Dallas is one of the defenses that can be taken here, but oh, it's one of the lowest ones. Interesting. All right, boom. This is the other lineup for today. Now, let's try and do a lineup that gives me a $5 entry. Right here. NFL Sunday Spike. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. So, what is the scoring here? I mean, what is the prizes here? You have to be top 2,085. How many people's in here? 8,000. Okay. But I'm not entering these lineups. I'm entering a new lineup. So, what quarterback do I think is going to have a beautiful day? I think, low-key, it might be Kyler Murray. It might be Kyler Murray. How much is Kyler on this slip? 75. Let me look at the quarterbacks again. Yeah, I'm thinking of Kyler. I think Kyler might be the move here. If I'm thinking rushing upside, it's definitely Kyler. Anybody else here that could give me rushing upside that's like here possibly could be Jalen Hurts, but he's 8,600. Like he's gonna like go stupid. Possibly Jaden Daniels, but way too expensive, especially on his return. Way too expensive. Jackson Dart will probably be the only other person that I think. What? Hold on. Let me. No. Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see a New York Giants stack. Who would y'all stack with the Giants? Wendell Robinson. After that one game that he had, I don't know if I would have chosen him, but I don't know. That's wild to me. Yeah, I'm not feeling the Giants stack. It might be an Arizona stack. In my opinion, it might be an Arizona stack. So, in this moment here in time, why is Trey McBride? Trey McBride is up here. But he's way too expensive. Yeah, it might as well easily just go Taylor Warren. I might even go T. Ferg instead. I think I might go T. Ferg instead. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Take him out and add in T. Ferg. I want to add T. Ferg. And then I want to take out Rashad White and in the flex. Where is he at? Here in the flex. I'm definitely going for somebody that's not going to get taken a lot. I'm going. Where the freak is he at? Where is he at? Yo, where's Jalen Tolbert? Did I just pass him? He's right here. Ah, okay. I gotta take him out. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, what? So we're gonna take out Debo Samuel and we're gonna add in Tolbert. That's what we're gonna do instead. But we're gonna put him in a flex. Well, actually, no, we're gonna put him here so we can see what we can get with a flex. Kyler here. I just don't know about wide receiver wise with the Cardinals though. Who else we got? We got Dortch. Dortch ain't gonna do anything. Zay Jones maybe might do something. Nah, it's definitely you. Oh shoot, I forgot to keep him in there. So keep you in there. Achan. I guess Achan is just literally you just gotta keep Achan in there. Jonathan Taylor against LV. I just don't know about him versus LV. I mean, I normally just don't want Pickens in there. I think it's Tolbert to score. And then we can get somebody else with Pickens. That's why I don't want to put him in this. You have been. Give me that 50, but give me a touchdown too. And everything will be all good. Give me 50 and a touchdown. Get a huge bomb down the field. Please. And make me the happiest man on earth. Please. Now, this is the big one. The Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert, you have to literally, above all odds, make it happen. I don't know if you're going to. I hope you do. Oh, whoa. Am I supposed to put Marvin Harrison? Yes. J. Ferg, Omari and Hampton in the flex. And last but not least, a shocking one. Well, I mean, we could have easily paid up to get Houston Texans, but I don't know, man. 4 sacks and 4 interceptions, including a pick 6. Against a charge, well, yeah, against the Tennessee Titans. I get that. Dallas, on the other hand, against Green Bay, yes, they allowed hella points. Had a sack, a fumble recovery, almost had a pick. This is tough. Okay. The things with the Saints, though, they have been getting to the quarterback. I might do an audible and go Saints. I might go Saints. I'm going to go Saints. All right. Put in my 5. That's the lineup. Kyler Murray, Achan Gibbs, Olave, Tolbert, Harrison, Ferguson, Omari and Hampton, and Saints. So that's it. That's all my bets. That's my DFS for the week. Let's hope for a good turnaround, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go and leave a like, comment down below. Other stuff you guys like to see, and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys win all your bets, whether you tell me or not, or even do the reverse. Hopefully all stays well. As always, folks, peace out.